Hola everybody, welcome to Gemini season in June. It's going to be great. We're going to get into the individual readings for the signs, the 12 signs. But before we do, I just wanted to start the video with a little bit of intro, okay? General readings, everybody. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, Uranus, whatever. Come on in, enjoy cross-watching. Always welcome here on this program, for sure, all right? And general readings. So, take what applies. You know where the rest goes. You know where to take it. Okay, and that's all right. And then lastly, please use your intuitive self while receiving the readings. Take that deep breath. Put your intention or your focus on that person, that situationship, your community, whatever it might be. And then the message can apply based on the intuition you set, because it's a very non-linear message. And it's for Gemini, June 2019, everybody. Okay, and it's coming up in about a minute, but I wanted to give you an astronomy report and a nice little weather poem from the Almanac Guide for everyone for a month of June, for collective now, okay? The thin crescent moon hangs to the right of Venus on the first of the month, very low in the east during dawn's first light. Mercury is an evening star, not difficult to see in the west during the first half of the month. It closely meets with Mars on the 18th, but both are low in the evening twilight. You have to use binoculars to see them. On the other hand, Jupiter reaches opposition on the 10th and will shine at a magnitude minus 2.6. And it's the brightest Jupiter is going to be all year, folks. So if you want to go have a looky-see, do it. Because why would we identify with it if we didn't go and have a look at it every once in a while, right? In the constellation, and Jupiter's in the constellation Ophiuchus. It is joined by the full moon on the 16th. Okay, that's coming up as well. Rising at sunset, Jupiter will dominate as the night's brightest star. Far to its right, you will see Antares, the supergiant of Scorpio, and far to the left is Ding Dong Saturn. Not as dazzling, not as lit right now. And it will rise at nightfall, okay? And then summer will begin, yay! Or winter in the southern hemisphere will begin on the 21st of the month. So that is just kind of some astronomy. For those in the West, the United States, Canada, there's a poem for the weather, okay? So don't worry about the weather. We don't want to be under the weather. Be with the weather, okay? It goes like this. It goes like this. Hot stuff, cool enough to dampen the campers. Warmer, but watch out for a storm or two. Rainy and cool, friend, for school's end. Chance of that noisy precipitation for high school graduation. Okay, that's the weather poem from the Almanac Guide. I love this book. It's great. And then just one last one, a poem line for June. Goes like this. On the grass, the fallen apple blossoms, heap a pillow rosy-hued and rare. And that was a line of a poem written by Elizabeth Ann Chase Akers Allen. And I don't know when, but it's here for you now. And now it's time for each sign and your monthly tarot cards. Thanks for being here, everyone. I hope you enjoy the video and have an awesome month. Hi, Gemini. How are you? Thanks for being here in this moment in space and time for your June tarot cards for the month. That's what it's going to be. General readings. So as always, take what resonates with whoever's here in the moment and then kick the rest out the door. Right? And as well, the general readings there for you, Gemini, and whatever you have your focus on. Sun, moon, Venus, whatever you, Mr. Kitty, your job, doesn't matter. Thanks for being here. And if you're cross-watching to find out about Gemini, hey, join the club. It's okay. I'm here too. Gemini, I just wanted to say, what a great, happy birthday, first of all, happy birthday. But I wanted to say what a great appreciation we have for you, for your continuous and uplifting appreciation for those things of an intangible nature. It's really nice to have you as part of our world, really. So, okay, I won't waste too much more time shuffling. We'll get the cards cut quick for Gemini, and then we'll go down, we'll have a look and see, all right? So we're just going to get some cards out. Make sure that everybody can see, because there's like a new camera guy on the go here. All right? And Gemini, I wish you all the best in peace, bliss, abundance, prosperity, joy, and happiness for all of your days. Okay? And let's see what's up for you. There you are, Gemini. There you are in your beautiful energy. Speaking of beautiful energy, in your first card is saying it could be quite a social month for you, surrounded by love and joy. Good time to align with friends and people that are making music together, making memories. And again, it lets me know that you're feeling kind of the upliftedness, that those thoughts or that level of care that you have, or the level of appreciation of other friends and people in your environment. It really shows for that. So it's really nice to have a Three of Cups up there, and it's sort of in a grounding. It's like your friends are going to be allowing you to feel more grounded this month, or any connections that you have. It doesn't have to be friends, could be family too. All right. So as we continue down the road, creatively though, I feel that you could be waiting for something to happen here. You've pulled the Hangman up in your creative center. So this means it's like you might be on a situation where you're trying to make something happen. You might be trying to force a situation at some point this month, and it's kind of like it's not going to work in your favor for anything that you push too hard on. It's almost saying that if you can come up with an innovative way, a think outside the box kind of way, rather than being conflictual and too pushy in a situation, that's going to serve you better. It's almost like you have to go with like more fox and less raging bull kind of energy to it, right? Because the Hangman's there is not knowing. So maybe you're at a creative block too, or you could be at a situation where you're bouncing ideas off friends for new creative ideas, new creative endeavors happening in groups and things of that nature, or just generally sharing what's worked for you and what hasn't worked for you, okay, as well. Because it does show with this Knight of Cups here, a nice offering in regards to a particular avenue or opportunity that you might wish to take. The Knight of Cups, is always a cup, so I think it's always a love, but he always brings opportunity as well. Similar to the Knight of Pentacles, but this is more so about an opportunity where it's like you can feel a lot more free, a lot more liberated, and just a lot more willing to invest time into it. The Knight of Cups, it's nice because if you're thinking about a relationship or a situationship, your person that you're thinking about could be a water sign, or could just be in a position where they're bringing forward some token of appreciation, or something that they need to say in terms of strengthening a bond or connection of that nature. All right, so it's nice, but it's something that you're going to want to make the call, because for your heart center energy here, you've pulled the Judgment card, Gemini. So it's kind of like it's going to be up to you to say, well, I think it's fair, I think it fits in with whatever we're doing here, terms of a culture, or a general togetherness in a pursuit of bliss and happiness, right? Because that's where we all want to get there eventually one day. But the Judgment call is like making the call, saying yes or no. So you could have a situation where people are coming in, big opportunities or offerings or invitations, and this card says, well, hey, go with your gut instinct and follow your heart on it this month. And this could be like you need to take a few days before you go forward on an opportunity or an invitation. You might just be like, well, can I get back to you in a few days, because it's something that you're really going to want to stop and think about. Whatever's happening, because showing there's a pretty significant importance, okay, for you. All right. But communicatively wise, we want to be on the lookout. We're wanting to stay protected here, as well as we've got the Seven of Swords up. We want to watch our words, Gemini. We want to watch throwing grease into the fire in regards to like if any argumentative things come up, or if anyone's blatantly accusing, things of that nature. It's a really tough energy to see there, and it's just kind of like it encourages us to bring more mindfulness into the sort of the face-to-face interactions, like the actual maybe you don't get along so well with Bob in accounting, or maybe you don't get along so well with somebody that you need to deal with or see, and it's just saying we want to be very careful of instigating and adding any fuel to the fire for somebody that might have already said a lot of bad things about it. So if somebody's been talking smack about you, Gemini, which is what the kids say for spreading rumors or gossip about you, You want to let it fade. You don't want to be in terms of like direct conflict. You can definitely, to the people that are important to you, say, yeah, no, that's absolutely not true. But it's kind of like you don't want to go at this person or make any false accusations of like, you started this room or you did that, because it shows it could really be adding fuel to the fire. Okay. And this, searching for more opportunity, more abundance, and even more spirituality. This is like rising above. So for Geminis that are woke, which the majority of people that check in on this channel are, that are woke, this is just saying you may just be finding ways of applying your resources, new ways of applying your resources to the things that allow you to be more adventurous. To, it's like a building or a creation. Like they have it kind of coined down in the 3D world, where it's like, you wait for retirement for this moment, or I want you to worry for 25 years about retirement till you get to this moment. This is you an active application of, transferring and, using your resources in the forms of money to actually shapeshift your environment around you, whether it's objects, vehicles, getting out on that open road or whatever it is. It's setting you up for another bright experience. And I think you already have that in mind. Nothing to worry about there, because this card shows up. It's a very spiritual card in the tarot, but it shows up in your soul searching, your third eye chakra area. So it's like you could just be envisioning, and you could be like in a process where you're co-creating the future. So let's make sure we're looking at these opportunities that are coming in, looking at these offerings and these opportunities, and as well, how do they fit into my final plan, my ultimate, place where I'm like doing what I want with my time, because that's exactly what Crown, Source, your higher self be asking of you. It's like, it's your journey, you've earned it, probably paid taxes on it too, and a whole bunch of stuff. But it's like, what's it meant for? It's meant to free up the time. And then the time is meant to be used for that which brings you your ultimate in terms of happiness, places you want to be, people you want to be around, and things of that nature. So it's all in all, these cards they're bigger messages, but they're coming in for the month of June. So be alive to these opportunities, offerings, invitations, and again, watching out for people at the water cooler, getting into it too heavy. You kind of want to be a silent witness to any hubbub, especially if somebody else is trying to pull you in or trying to get you involved. You may be tested with a little bit of that this June, Gemini, but all in all, some pretty good cards. And again, I want to wish you all the best in all things, and we'll see you next month. Take care.